Welcome to UCTV News. My name is Eliza Canner.
And I'm Cheyenne Baker. Coming up, find out how UConn Blooms profited this Valentine's Day. Stay tuned.
Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
Does it look like I know? How hard is it to lose a guy with a TV head?
Hey, have you seen the UCTV guy?
How naked do I have to get?
Have you seen the UCTV guy? Who? What? 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 He doesn't even go here!
Have you seen the UCTV guy?
Is that like a band? Is that a disease?
It's our campus TV station. Channel 14. YouTube.com/the UCTV Channel 14. Come on, guys.
The UCTV Channel 14.
You've watched it before, right?
The UCTV Channel 14. You've watched it before, right? The UCTV Channel 14. Channel 14. 14. 14.
UCTV Channel 14.
Do you know him? No. Do you?
Students had a very chilly walk to classes on Monday morning after UConn buses shut down due to the negative temperatures affecting the fuel lines. At 7 a.m., the temperature in stores was recorded at -4 degrees, with a high of 15 degrees later in the day. Buses were running again around 4 p.m., making the commute back home a little warmer.
The UConn women's basketball team cruised past Houston yesterday at the XL Center, defeating them 85-26. Brianna Stewart led the way for the Huskies, tying her season-high 26 points. This was UConn's first win since moving back up to the #1 spot in the AP poll. Mariah Jefferson and Morgan Tuck added 12 points each for UConn, which pushed its winning streak to 24 games. This victory gives UConn at least 25 wins for the 22nd consecutive season.
Flower sales were booming, or rather blooming, this weekend at UConn Blooms. Sales at the local florists were the highest they have been all year, as they were selling rose bunches at the Student Union. Students were able to pick out pre-made bunches and create their own to deliver to their loved ones for Valentine's Day.
UConn may be trying to revive its rivalry with Syracuse as the two went back and forth about the winter weather over Twitter on Tuesday. It appeared UConn got the last laugh when they posted a picture with their men and women's basketball national championship trophies from last season with a caption that read, "Fair enough, we only have these to keep us warm." Well, I thought that was really funny when I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw it as well. And did you see how they only included 2 of our national
I
championship
know.
trophies?
They should have included all of them. That would have been more impressive.
You won't believe why Louisiana State University had 2 days canceled from school. Find out when we come back.
Excuse me, folks. Have you seen the UCTV guy?
Hey, have you guys seen the UCTV guy?
No, we haven't.
Have you seen the
My dad's a lawyer.
UCTV guy?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You look bored. You look like you need a homework break. Do you know what's going on at UConn? Do you want to be entertained? Then go to the UCTV Channel 14 at youtube.com. youtube.com/the UCTV Channel 14. You're welcome.
We can't can't seem to catch a break and receive a snow day during blizzard-like conditions, but students at LSU had no classes Monday and Tuesday thanks to celebrations throughout the city of New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Students packed Bourbon Street, decked out in beads, masks, and costumes in the city's biggest party of the year. The Tigers were certainly letting the good times roll.
UConn's Asian American Cultural Center and Pan-Asian Council are presenting the 19th Annual Asian Night at the Jorgensen Theater this Saturday at 7. This event is a talent showcase in which budding artists and performers show their stuff to the university community. Acts include a wealth of traditional and modern dance, singing, classical music, spoken word, and fusion performances that represent both Asia and Asian America.
The Depot campus opened its doors last Friday for access to the public surplus store. Open only one day a month to students, university staff, and the general public, all merchandise is sold as is. Sunday's opening featured Stuff-A-Bag, where customers could stuff $5 bags, which is much as you could fit in the UConn apparel. Upcoming dates for openings of the public surplus store are Friday, March 13th and Friday, April 10th.
All of the top actors and actresses will come together this Sunday for the 87th Annual Academy Awards at the historic Dobley Theater in Hollywood. Actor Neil Patrick Harris is set to host the event for the first time. Some of the names nominated for Best Actress and Actor this year include Reese Witherspoon, Bradley Cooper, Michael Keaton, and Julianne Moore. This Picture nominees include American Sniper, Birdman, Boyhood, and The Theory of Everything.
This past Monday, hundreds of UConn students gathered to talk about and honor the 3 UNC Chapel Hill students who were murdered. Abby Mace has the story.
The UConn Pan-Asian Council is putting on a candlelight vigil to commemorate the 3 Muslim students who were killed at UNC Chapel Hill.
You know, it could have been me, it could have been anyone else, it could have been anyone of any religion or any race, and it all comes back to the issues that when we have ignorance, we have intolerance, and we have fear, and the only way to combat that is through education.
In my opinion, this is the best way possible that we can gather as a community. I'm here for us, and I'm here for the future.
Everyone should really be able to sacrifice their privilege in whatever area of life in which they have privilege, and sacrifice the power in whatever area of life that you have power to be the change you want to see, because only when you give up power and privilege does change happen.
Being in the privilege group, you have that obligation to participate and to involve yourself and educate yourself, because if you don't get involved in things like this and you don't participate and you don't educate yourself, then nothing's going to change.
We can be standing like in the middle of the oak leaf like that guy who comes and just yelling at people, and that doesn't do as much as us taking the responsibility on ourselves to say, hey, I don't want to be an intolerant person. Hey, I want to understand true diversity. Hey, this is on me, and it starts with us.
As you can see behind me, students have gathered for one last prayer to end the vigil. With UCTV News, I'm Abby Mace.
Thanks, Abby. Wow, what a great thing the UConn community did last night.
Yes, it's so great to see the students of UConn supporting students at other universities.
Want to help a great cause, but also have great time with your friends? The deadline to sign up for this UConn tradition is fast approaching. So what cause are we talking about? Stay tuned.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am a husky.
I am.
I am a change maker.
Change maker.
I
am creative.
I am not afraid to fail.
I am.
I'm outside the box.
I'm willing to work harder.
I am. I am active.
Active.
I am.
I am confident.
I am ready to make a positive impact.
Positive impact.
I am.
I am building a community. Building a community.
I am passion.
I am the future.
I am a leader.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are leadership for the community.
Every student knows how stressful the college application process is. Imagine getting the much anticipated email from your dream school and then receiving an email hours later saying there has been a mistake and you are in fact not accepted. That is what 800 Carnegie Mellon applicants to its Master of Science in Computer Science program experienced Monday. A number of college and universities have experienced similar glitches in the past, the worst being in 2009 when the University of California at San Diego sent acceptance emails to all 46,000 students who applied, including the 28,000 who were rejected. Luckily here at UConn, we have Susan to oversee that situations like that never happen. Thanks, Susan.
The Benton Art Museum on campus has been featuring an exhibit since January 22nd that features artworks in a variety of media that explore the world of basketball. This Friday at 6, the museum is holding the event Ballin' at the Benton Basketball Party, which will be a night of fun, games, and food, celebrating the sport of basketball on the UConn campus. All UConn students are invited, as prizes being given away include UConn gear, basketballs painted by the UConn basketball team, and basketball game tickets.
Friday is the final day to register as a volunteer or dancer for Husky-thon, an 18-hour dance marathon where all proceeds raised are donated to the Connecticut Children's Medical Center. The marathon starts on Saturday, March 7th at 5 p.m. and lasts until the following day at noon. Visit huskython.uconn.edu to find out more information and register. Anything for the kids. Now, Cheyenne, have you registered?
No, I know our assistant news director, Maddie, will kill me, but...
Yes, so make sure you register by 5 o'clock on Friday.
Oh, I will.
Between Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, students are glued to their phones, now more than ever. Coming up, find out what one UConn student is doing in order to limit her social media intake. Stay tuned.
You know, it's work like that. That's why the chicks dig me, I'll tell you.
You know me. Would I let you down? Come here and hug me.
Fire, fire, burning bright. I feel your warmth despite the night. Oh, the smoke, the pillar so high. My vision blurred, a sight, a surprise. The forces of nature, the clash to break all ties. The courage of fighters must stay alive.
Looking for something fun to do this Thursday night? There will be a free stand-up comedy show starring the comedian Arvin Mitchell at the Student Union Theater starting at 7. Mitchell participated in the Las Vegas Comedy Festival and showcased for a final audition for the Just Laughs Montreal Comedy Festival. His comedic style appeals to both urban and mainstream audiences worldwide. This event is being put on by the Subag Comedy Committee, and there will be prizes at the door.
Watch out, Miss America. We have a new pageant heating up on campus. Tonight, 10 of the most eligible young men on campus will be competing for the title of Mr. UConn. The contestants will compete in 3 phases of competition: introduction, talent, and onstage question. Joining Coach Diaco and Professor McGloin, 2 Make-A-Wish survivors will be on the judges panel, as 100% of the proceeds made during the night will go to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Join us tonight at 8 o'clock in the Student Reunion Ballroom.
Would you like to be able to limit the amount of time you spend on social media? Well, UConn junior Nora McNeil is currently studying abroad in Ireland until May and shared with UConn today that she decided she would cut back the time she spent on social media. She felt like social media was a distraction and has some tips for people trying to limit their time. Focus on yourself and take pictures now but post later. McNeil will only allow herself to use her media devices on Sundays. She says, it's important to remember that all social posts don't define you, and especially not your experience. Well, I think this is a great idea. I mean, I actually had to do it for a class when I was in 8th grade. Really? So it was a really good experience, but I couldn't do it for as long as she is in Ireland for.
A lot of my friends were thinking about giving it up for Lent, but I don't think they could go the full 40 days.
Oh, no.
That's all for tonight for UCTV News.
Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, the UCTV Channel 14. Thanks for tuning in.